going to be a, I don't want to say a tutorial, but it's kind of like my color test with the Her Given Hair Kinky Straight. Let's start things off by saying my original sew-in I did have leave out. But my hair, I have 4C hair, it was just entirely too frizzy to match without me putting too much heat on my hair. So I don't like to flat iron my hair because I get heat damage really easily. Me blow drying my hair, it lasted for a little bit, but as soon as I went outside, it just blew up. But if you are a natural who doesn't mind putting, you know, heat on your hair just a little bit higher than what's needed, or than what I did, I used about 200 degrees on my hair. And it really didn't do anything different than the blow dryer. So you would definitely have to kick it up higher than that to make it a little straighter. So for me, it just wasn't blending with the weave as much as I wanted to. And I didn't want to put too much heat on my hair. But there are a whole lot of naturals who flat iron their hair with no problem and who don't mind possibly getting heat damage, or, you know, who always wear their hair straight. So it's not a big deal. So I had my friend go in and just kind of crochet some hair. We braided down my leave out in 2 braids right here, and then crocheted some leave out. I'm sorry, crocheted, and then I left still a little bit of leave out. So I'm going to color, and it's shorter because she had to fold it in half to do the crochet. So it's shorter than the 16 inches that I have in my hair, but no big deal because it'll blend once I color it and do what I do. But anyways, don't laugh at my big granny glasses. I can't see this morning. Oh yeah, and to start things off, I have a whole attitude because I bought this thinking it was a permanent color, and turns out it's a semi-permanent color, which I don't know how that's gonna work, but I'm still gonna use it because I need to get it done, and we'll just see how that does. And then also I'm going to ombre my bottom a little lighter, and I used the Prism lightening powder. It's the violet one. I like that because it kind of cancels out like the brassiness. And then I just got the 4 ounces of the 40 volume developer. I normally don't use 40 volume developer. I can't even talk this morning. I normally don't use 40 volume developer because normally I have foil and I'll sit under a dryer. But since I'm at home, I don't have any foil. And so I normally use 20. But since I don't, I got the 40. I don't advise using 40 just because, you know, you could lift the hair too much or possibly damage the hair. But I'm going to keep an eye on it, and I'm just going to make sure it doesn't get too light. But like I said, 20 and me sitting in a dryer for about 10 minutes with foil, it'll lift my hair with no problem. The Her Given Hair weave with no problem. But since I don't have that, again, I'm going to use the 40 with the powder bleach. And then I'm going to use this part to kind of match my hair because my hair is dark. But yeah, so like I said, this is semi. But make sure you get permanent when you decide to color your hair. But I'm just going to use a semi-permanent because this is what I bought by accident. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Put these gloves on. And I'm only going to color this top part and some of the bottom, or halfway down. I want to put it close to my root. I got a whole attitude, y'all, because I did not want semi-permanent. But it's cool. If it fades, I will do the black. I'll go and get the black permanent. So I've been putting this on about 5 minutes. And I'm only kind of concentrating up at the top. And then I kind of pulled it back. It's my leave out. All I got is a tad bit of leave out. It's my leave out right there. So now did it here so when I pull my hair back, it'll match my hair better. Same here. We'll see how this semi does, y'all. I'm mad about it. I thought it was permanent. I didn't even know semi came in a box like that. I thought the semi came like this on the shelf. So that threw me off. I'm just going to kind of paint it on the bottom part. Like that. I ain't even trying to do it neat. You don't want it to look neat. You don't want it to look like you have we call it like a line of demarcation where people can see like a straight line going across. You don't want that. So I'm just gonna do this all over and put it in a bag, plastic bag, since I don't have foil or a dryer. I'm just kind of run my hands through it. So I'm gonna do this all over and I'll be right back. Okay, it has been probably 5 or 8 minutes and I painted it on, and I haven't even had a chance to put the bag on yet, like I said earlier, and it's already turning. So that's a good thing. I guess it looks pretty fast. So a 40 volume developer is looking like it's lifting in like 5 minutes. And so not that much longer, and I'll be washing it out. I guess I don't have to put a bag on it. So I'll wait a little while longer and be back. Alright, so the color came out fabulous. And after I shampooed the color out, as you can see, it matches my leave out better. But anyway, after I washed out the shampoo and conditioned, all I added while the hair was soaking wet, I just added the Kera Care Natural Textures leave-in conditioner, and I twisted and I just put some oil by it's a company called Heritage 1933. I use their OMG oil, so all I use was oil and leave-in conditioner for this twist out. I'm not a big fan of using a lot of products on my weave because I don't like that buildup and I don't like to have to shampoo it a whole lot. So that's all I use, and it is like super soft. And I don't like a lot of product on my hair because sometimes like when you have a lot of product, sometimes it can make the weave shinier, and my hair already is really dull. And then I did a Bantu knot on the end of the curls. And I do have a video of how I do a twist out with how I do the Bantu knot on the bottom. But the only difference with this is after I do the Bantu knot, I do secure it with a rubber band, because the kinky hair or the coily hair that I use with her giving hair, it stays. But since this is more straight, it doesn't stay. It'll come loose. So you have to secure it with like a rubber band, or just roll it on the bottom with the rod like I did with the other braid out that I did on this hair. And then the other braid out that I did on this hair, I didn't put any products on that. It was just dry hair. I just wanted to see how it was going to look. And I really kind of don't really have anything on this hair, really just leave-in conditioner and oil. That's it. And this one I did like a cornrow because I just wanted more definition closer to the root area, because I have more leave out showing versus underneath. And this was a twist because I didn't realize that I left this little piece out and I didn't feel like braiding the teeny braid. I figured it would blend in just fine. It's a little looser, but this will fall over the top of it. I've noticed that this responds better to a braid out, and then the coily hair responds better to a twist out, in my opinion. But you can kind of see how it's looking, how the ombre color came out. It took about, honestly, maybe 15 to 20 minutes for my hair to lift with absolutely no heat or being covered up at all with that 40 volume developer. Like I said earlier, I don't advise using 40 just because it can really make your hair light, and it could possibly damage the weave even more because it's such a higher volume of developer. But like I said, I used 40 because I didn't have a cap, nor did I have foil, and I didn't have a dryer, so I wanted something that was really going to kind of speed up the process. here we go. Finished product. You guys think?